Hi. I took my first online law exam looking exactly like this. I'm not kidding. I literally had this full face of makeup while I was waiting to do the exam and while I was doing the exam. In fact, I was like wearing a corset too, the whole shebang. I was having a ball. So what am I gonna do in this video? In this video, I am gonna go through the process of the exam, how it went, and how I had a panic attack. Is this clickbait? Is this a story time? Story time! How could I forget? Here's my chihuahua. So, firstly, this is how the exam goes. We were told beforehand that there would be 10 questions in total. We have Part A law and Part B legal skills for this course. That was my first exam in law ever. Oh wow. So Part A and Part B respectively gives us 100 points each. Now, legal skills is the part where we're given an ECHR case to read, and we have to answer the main questions of law, the conditions for interference, and how the court answered the question. Groningen are saints, the University of Groningen are saints because they gave us the case like 3 hours beforehand. So I was able to read and analyze everything, get it in my brain, and then here comes the exam. My exam started at 8 p.m. because of the time difference, and oh boy, was I waiting. And that's why I did this makeup. You can go check out my look in this shameless plug of my Instagram. Anyways, anywho, order in court. My dog just came in the room, excuse you. So we were told there would be 10 questions, and this is how it works. You open the university website, there's a link to the exam, really well done, everything great. And each question will pop up one by one. You have to finish the question before you can access the next one, and when you finish a question you can't go back to check it. That was crazy. Not crazy, but stress-inducing. And since we only had 2 or 3 hours, let me fact check that, I set a timer for myself for 17 minutes per questions, I think 17 minutes. And I made sure to do the question, finish by the time, and move on to the next one. So here's where the panic attack came. I reached 8 questions and it stopped. I reached 8 questions and that was it. We were supposed to have 10 questions, including Part B. Here's footage of me freaking out. I am freaking out. It is currently 9:23 p.m. at my time. Sorry, that's the sound of my dog snoring. There's no one next to me. And I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 questions available to me. I am refreshing the page and panicking and about to cry. Yep, it is 9:23 now. Now that was a video I filmed just as proof to send to the Board of Examiners, because I was like, my life is over, this is done. I only had 8 questions, and then I submitted to the student forum, like I'll show a screenshot. There's only one place you can contact the faculty when there's an exam going on, and I really didn't expect much. I thought they would just, you know, take my question and whatever, because you had to fill out a form. Anyways, I was freaking out. I was like, I only have 8 questions. And then the guy told me, question H had 3 questions. That was part B. That was legal skills. So it was my mistake. And by that time, I had freaked out. You know what I started to do? I went to the kitchen and started making myself a burger, because I was like, this is over. I'm never gonna be an academic. Good grades? Goodbye. Good career? Goodbye. I was over it. But actually, the student response thing was really helpful, and the guy opened the question for me again, and I was able to put it in. I've never had that experience. I mean, the university I was at previously for a year, they would just say, you're done, get over it. I managed to complete my exam. Sounds really trivial, but I was really freaking out. Anyways, I submitted a screenshot, I submitted that video, I was freaking out, I was calling everyone, I was just... Anyways, after the exam, and I don't know how to show how this works. After the exam, we get selected by random for a video interview to check for, you know, fraud, if the students are actually the students. I had to present my national ID card. So I was invited via a Google Meet video, and I had to do this little interview with the professor of the class, and he was great, he was sweet, and I had to answer questions that were really specific, like what was the easiest question, what was the hardest question, how did you answer it, and I was there like literally after my panic attack and after my high, my high like adrenaline rush, I was literally just like, what was the exam? What? Law? But anyways, that went over real nice, and the guy was super sweet, and I can just say, if you're applying to this university, they are going to make sure that you're fine. At least that's my experience right now, and that is amazing. I just realized how messy my room is right now. Ignore that. Court, don't take that into consideration. Or that. I've kind of been a mess. Who am I talking to? The jury. Anyways, I can successfully say that I have taken a law exam, and I am legally done. Is that my trademark? Is that my slogan now? Really, in my head what was going on is I just wanted to say legally blonde. Honestly, it's still sinking in that what was that? It's still sinking in that I just took my first law exam after wanting to do it for so long. This is my dream. And having a panic attack for the first time related to a law exam. Again, what was that accent? Related to a law exam. What a rush! What a time to be alive! Sorry, my head's all over the place. Objection. It is hot. I don't know why I did this. Is this appropriate lawyer attire?